mind, whilst it stands still in form, because the structure beneath is all these swirling PVC pipes that can never make it fall. But I need a hidden structure to sort of balance the illusion. I love creating imagery that is elusive.
That is incredible. Incredible. I want one.
Okay, we can. I think I have to pattern this one. Me and my friend once, we were doing product design. This is way after we did architecture. We made a couch that is a water couch, right? A water bed. And we held it down with like heavy fucking chains. So the bed is floating. I mean, the couch is floating, the seating part of it. So when you look at it, it seems like it's just floating in the air, held down by these fucking chains, and it wants to flow. But water is just standing static for you to sit on.
That is extraordinary.
Daniel, creating a product is just poetry. It is the poetry of illusion. It is the simulation.
Okay.
It's reflection.
Point of order, moderator.
Moderator.
Okay, I'm going to now read page 51 from The Key of the Mysteries. Daniel, listen closely and tell me if you agree with what you're about to listen to. It's only one little page. Soon, one more century will be judged by history, and one will write upon a mighty tomb of ruins. Here ends the parricide century, the century which murdered its God and its Christ. In war, one has the right to kill in order not to die. But in the battle of life, the most sublime of rights is that of dying in order not to kill. Intelligence and love should resist oppression unto death, but never unto murder. Brave man, the life of him who has offended you is in your hands, for he is master of the life of others who cares not for his own. Crush him beneath your greatness. Pardon him. But is it forbidden to kill the tiger which threatens us? If it is a tiger with a human face, it is finer to let him devour us. Yet, for all that, morality has here nothing to say. But if the tiger threatens my children, let nature herself reply to you. Harmodius and Aristogiton had festivals and statues in ancient Greece. The Bible has consecrated the names of Judith and Ehud, and one of the most sublime figures of the Holy Book is that of Samson, blind and chained, pulling down the columns of the temple as he cried, "Let me die with the Philistines!" And yet, do you think that if Jesus, before dying, had gone to Rome to plunge his dagger in the heart of Tiberius, he would have saved the world as he did in forgiving his executioners and in dying for even Tiberius? Did Brutus save Roman liberty by killing Caesar? In killing Caligula, Caera only made place for Claudius and Nero. Oh, I got to take a break because that is like so crazy that you go by Daniel Nero and I'm reading a book and up comes Nero. To protest against violence by violence is to justify it and to force it to reproduce itself. Okay, I'm going to take a break there, but I love how on Clown House there's always like it's right there, like it's in the words, it's in the pictures. Synchronicity, you might say. It's all symbolic. Okay, what'd you think, Daniel? Did you agree with every word I said, or did you like make opposites and say I don't agree with that? I don't agree with that. It's all symbolic. If you want to see the live stream video version of this book reading, just go to Google. Let me Google that for you and type in John Kitover and then click on videos. Click on another video. Then just click on the live. You can see it live. Fuck it. We're gonna do it live. Fuck it. Do whatever you want to do. Hello? It's all symbolic here. Hi, Sala. Are you still angry with me? Did I put you on my YouTube? I just took the video that you have of you talking, looking like a journalist.
On your... John, why did you do that?
Because she's an evergreen. She's just a talking piece. She's not smart. She's just talking. No, she's not. She's not smart.
You wish you were like her.
No, I used her because she's like a journalist. Just like evergreen. I can delete. It's no problem, but you probably can't even find it.
If you have love,
if you can put the link in the chat, maybe I'll work on it. But I ain't got time for all that. I got 100,000 videos to go to look through. Come on.
Hey, did you ever do one of the voices in Amir's room? What was her name?
Which one?
It was like
no, it's not me.
Guy who would be like a girl voice.
Yeah, it's Point. I know who you're talking about. Point.
I freaking love her. She's so good.
Was that you?
No, it's not me. That person's really actually.
Brilliant.
That's a gay white guy. Hello? That's a gay white man who pretends to be a black woman on this app. And you are so easily entertained. The worst thing is that gay white guy is so woke and so leftist. It actually, see, I've thought about creating I haven't seen Point on here in a while, but I've been thinking maybe I should change a profile over to Point and start going into rooms and doing Point.
Can you do Point though?
Of course I can. It's basically an Elmo voice. It's an Elmo.
Take the picture off. Of course
Yeah, that's right. You're good, Nagus.
Of course I can.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Nothing.
So I think in those videos, I just filmed your Instagram or your YouTube, and then I turned your volume down, and then I just played the room, which was like a mirror. What's that kid's name? He's really annoying.
Who?
You'd have to see if you have the video, you could hear it. The thing is, you're just telling me to take it down, but why don't we listen to it and then actually talk about it? Because that's the reason why I did it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not about you. It's about what the video's about.
All right, play it.
I'm not going to play it. I told you just a second ago. I'm not going to go through 100,000 videos to find the video that I worked on a couple of weeks ago. It's too many videos.
Is it at least good? Is it like good what I'm saying?
You're not saying anything. I turned your volume down and I just used you as the evergreen video. Because
tell myself Stella's an eye candy.
Yeah, basically. It's clickbait, but it's actually that really annoying guy here on Clubhouse who screams really loud. He's like me, but he's more retarded. He's stupid. And what he's saying is stupid, and it's violent.
I lost the drill, like house drill. I put it down, and now I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
The drill to have.
A drill, like a drill?
Yes. I know what a drill is. I am master of tools.
You girls need to get drilled. That's what all Valentine's Day is about.
Baby. Oh, yeah. Tonight is the night when two become one.
It's the night of mystical lovers. It's the night of Venus. Actually, that's Friday night. Saturday night is the night of blowjobs. Because
Guys, I gotta go look for this drill, literally.
Hello?
Okay. Can you take her videos off? She was really like, John, listen to me. She was distressed about it a little bit. When she told me about it.
Wait, actually,
I have 4 hours before I leave. Yeah. Can I tell you something, Stella? So I went to Tehran Radio. And then I didn't see you, but I did see Roya modding and things.
No, there's no way. It was Rooster's room. She can't mod
Rooster. I'm sorry, it was Rooster's room.
Yeah,
Rooster.
because
isn't Terra Radio Roosters?
Tehran Radio started it, but like there's a whole like voting process and all this bullshit. That's right. That's why I would mod you. Rooster's room is a little bit different.
Yeah, so I went in and I was like, all the friends all the dudes we were hanging with, Hamid and the rest of them, they're there. Okay, man, you for that. I think we passed on, so. Okay, Basha. Well, really, you're gonna stick around for this room, the said room? No, if you're
All communication is hypnosis. All communication is conditioning. All communication is projection. Hello? Hello?
Oh my God. Yeah, welcome. I'm around.
No, media. I get media now.
Fasan June,
I'm leaving.
walnuts,
4 hours.
chopped watermelon, and feta cheese. Hello?
I'm just gonna be cleaning up. I have guests tonight.
All right, fine.
When two become one, meet someone like I never knew love before.
Okay, Rabbona Shalom, welcome back to It's All Symbolic. If you want to watch the live stream version of this video, just Google John Kitover right now. I'm not going to Google it for you and give you the link. You got to do it yourself. And then I want you to leave me a comment on my YouTube Live. And then I want you to download Sora and cast yourself in an AI video and use the sitcom filter and just put a little blurb in there like, it's all symbolic, and make a sitcom out of it. And then you're going to tickle yourself with a feather and cast John Kitover in a video and call it It's All Symbolic. And tag John Kitover at JOHNKITOVER, John Kitover. Many of you are in my videos on YouTube, countless tens of thousands of YouTube live streams that I've been running here for 5 years straight. And we're about to expand to 2 more recording studios, thanks to the hard work of Daniel Nero and his accomplice, fellow superhero, Barthologist, the Megatron. These 2 gentlemen have spent over 7,000 hours talking, listening to some of the world's dumbest people that haven't figured out the technology of a thing called a book. But nonetheless, here we are in a conference call roasting Daniel Nero, who has for so long, people call him my arch nemesis. They say that you're my arch nemesis, but I say there's no arch in a nemesis. There's just a nemesis. There's no such thing as an arc or an arch. Anyways, Mr. Nero, Dr. Zen, Dr. Daniel, actually. You know, my cousin's name is Daniel, and he hates my guts. But that's okay. He's just a cousin. He's not a friend. Well, Daniel, would you like to hear a little bit more? Daniel left us. I knew that was going to come, Zen, because as soon as Narges goes, you can kiss Daniel goodbye. He doesn't want to talk to me. And I wouldn't want to talk to me either, Chris. I just believe in talking to women. That's my, because I got beat up by a Schwartz once outside of a nightclub. I was smoking a joint, and this fucking Schwartz robbed me and almost killed me, punched me right in the face. So, you know what I learned, Chris? Fuck them. Let them do whatever they want, but I ain't talking to you no more. And then so I respect Daniel for leaving the room. And I would respect you too if you just disappeared, because every year, thousands and thousands of people just disappear. That's it. It's called death. But some people die of unnatural causes and they disappear, but it never gets recorded. Anyways, it's all symbolic. I am changing my recording production over here. I am going to expand to more recordings just as like an experiment. You got to set it up. It takes work, time to set all this up and to monitor it because of copyrighted music. I don't want a YouTube account to like actually get deleted. Welcome to All Symbolic, Dr. Zen.
Hey, what's going on, John?
I'm reading about the universal story of Dr. Good and Dr. Bad.
I really enjoyed that reading of like the Secret Key. It was really good. Appreciated it by Aleister Crowley.
No, it's not by Crowley. It's by Eliphas Levi. But you can tell it's translated by Crowley because a lot of it sounds like Crowley writing it, which is, he translated it from French because Eliphas Levi was a Jewish French Kabbalist. And
you should, if you ever have the chance in the future sometime, you should read that essay that I posted in the chat. It's pretty good.
Okay. I got the text. I saw it come through.
Yeah, it's legit. Like it sort of like symbolically describes the sort of way that capitalism eats away at everything and every sort of aspect and every moment of someone's life, and that you can make profit off of it. It's pretty good.
Well, Barnum and Bailey, who said there's a sucker born every minute. It really is, because communication spam. If you don't know that communication is spam, well, guess what? You will get taken in by anything. And if you read the most esoteric, luxurious Oriental philosophy, and you've never heard it before, you might get taken in. So, BLM is like low-grade philosophy, which resulted in billions and billions and billions of donations, and look at what these Schwartz bought. They bought mansions and luxury cars. I mean, how the fuck can Stacey Abrams get a check for $2 billion because she helped Biden politically? Like $2 billion to her nonprofit cut from the president's desk? What? Hello? That's
for the scam climate change. Like something along those lines. Like it was a climate change fund that she was going to be using.
Yeah. But how the fuck is... Anyways, that whole thing is so fucked up. You can't tag Cash Patel and Pam Bondi enough. I swear to God, I have tagged Cash Patel and Pam Bondi so many times that there is no way that they don't know who I am. that like and the thing is, they're not going to respond to me. They're not going to like it. They're not going to retweet it. But if they get pinged and they even look at it, that's me transmitting an NLP into their brain with pay attention to this, pay attention to like.
That next post that you had over 11,000 views. That's pretty good. That's legitimate for just one post. Even though you didn't have a lot of like retweets or likes, that's good. That's eyes.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the stats today. When I looked at it last night, it was over 20,000 views, 100 retweets, 100 likes, or maybe it was, anyways. But the thing is, it was like right time, right moment. Then I think somebody knocked me out of the lead reply. But not enough people use Grok that way. So just to make the demonstration of how to use Grok instantly to get an extract, a compression, a condensation, concentrate. That's what we're trying, People don't realize that it's like an oracle. You can just ask it anything you want it to do. See if it'll do it.
Are the raging anti-Semites still on here? What's his name? Diego and Nora.
Nora is here. Nora is here.
Oh, okay.
She was just in this room, but she's too much of a chicken shit to come up on stage and talk. But she wrote in the chat, she's like, yeah, Scarface. She confirmed. She's like, at least we've confirmed he's using anonymous again. It's like, I love drama people who say like, you're targeting me. You're harassing me. It's like, no, no, I'm not.
Just turn off your phone. How can you be harassed on the internet? Like, I never understood that. Like, if you're getting bothered, just turn off your phone. There's life out there, besides being on the phone.
Well, I mean, I can understand if like people are, putting you on naked bodies and posting your phone. Like there is a level of intimidation, which is definitely, police worthy of a phone call. Like
I've seen some of like these Chinese models, like these AI models that are coming out, like video models. They're incredible. Like Kling AI. It's like it can do like 10-second long videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's not free like Sora, but like the consistency is there. It's just like it's fascinating.
Well, I'm very excited about the John Kitover sitcom and also the John Kitover band because, like, people spend their whole lives touring, and playing in bars on Friday, Saturday nights, and like that's their life, But it's like I would never even leave my house. I would just create AI videos of myself doing what people do in the real world because that's what they should be doing when they're doing it in the real world. And the fact that I could just spam it with a flick of my wrist and a couple keystrokes, it's like there's a lot of power here because everybody is interested in making videos of what they're doing. And the fact is, that type of layering.
You should do something like Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm sort of style sitcom, Seinfeld.
That's a sitcom. I mean, I'm doing it. Like I have many AI accounts creating these sitcom videos, and I see a prompt that I would put in is like the John Kitover sitcom, and that's it. Like, but what's funny is on Clown House, when you hear people making statements, just take a part of their statement, and their broken English and just put it into Sora and cast it in a sitcom. That's kind of like taking, if I were to go into all the black rooms and listen for a couple minutes and take the most ridiculous statements and create lyrics on Sora, it's the same thing. Yes. It's taking all this broken Ebonic English and using it as the prompts. That is funny because when you watch it, you've heard people say that shit. And so the way that the AI interprets it in the sitcom, it's like it's so juxtaposed
and interpretation of it.
Yeah, it's fucking genius because there is something to the statement. So it's funny. It makes it funny. Yes. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is stupid does, but that's okay. I want to capture it and monetize it somehow. And one of my YouTube accounts is like a third of the way to getting monetized, but it's like there are certain times to post when the algorithm really juices you. Like last night I posted about 10 p.m. There's a lot of internet traffic. So like when you post a video to YouTube Reels, you want it when there's peak, viewership.
Like when people are like leaving work or
Yep. like as soon as they check in at the desk, drink their coffee, look at their phone. Like that's 8 a.m. And the thing is, even it's like geographic specific. Like if I get, that means I have to get up earlier. Like if I want to hit, 8 a.m. EST, that means I got to post at 7 a.m. So like there's certain times where like
well, you've been slacking, John. Like usually most of the time you've been like before, like a couple years ago, you were getting up like around 10. Now it's like 11:30. Getting started on this stuff.
See, I think I follow the circadian rhythm which is eat when hungry and sleep when sleepy, and don't like actually use all these bells and whistles to manipulate myself, because most people don't even know that the clubhouse noise when somebody comes in the room is a suggestion condition. It's a hypnosis, and it's like, you hear that? KP is here. It's like it demands your attention. And people, like I read this article on Drudge, some woman like turned off all the notifications on the phone, and she was shocked at like what life is like when your phone doesn't give notifications, buzzes, and whistles. And actually that Dr. Dave text message string is what caused me to get rid of the haptic feedback on my phone, because it's just too much. It's,
the trolling is incredible on that. Like that Max he's been trolling him for how many years now?
But Dr. Dave texted me and he sent me a video of him with Kennedy. Like Dr. Dave is no loser,
Yeah, and he's getting, oh my goodness, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Dude, this whole vaccine thing is crazy, because like Borla at Pfizer is pivoting from vaccines to cancer vaccines. It's like more vaccines for vaccines. Maybe we shouldn't even have done the initial vaccine. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
This mRNA technology, they're now implementing it. Like they're going to be saying, "Oh, it's going to be curing cancer now." So you're going to be getting injections for the cancer that we caused initially. So, to cure those cancers.
This is horrible. Yeah. This is a horrible fate. This is why natural science will always win. Like this, the vaccine stuff goes way back, all the way to 1900, when Big Pharma started doing mass injections because of the government. So,
Diogenes, like he was like talking about like this thing called like the digital control system. Mm-hmm. Sort of like this idea where like the vaccines are sort of a part of this as well, where certain molecules are injected inside your body, which could resonate with vibrations sent through wirelessly, and that could alter specific protein structures inside your body, like instantly killing you.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. This isn't like, first of all, his name ain't fucking Diogenes. It's like Matt or Tommy or Billy. Like, he's a fucking online schmuck, doesn't read a fucking book, and he's just a personality. He's a loud screaming schmuck, but like he's funny. That's all, that's what he's got. But that schmuck is an idiot. I mean, not really, but anyways.
Well, he's not that much of an idiot if he's not on here on Clubhouse anymore. So,
him and the Abby show is pretty fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Look, it hasn't happened.
He's the last. Well, he demonstrated that he's an idiot. He's a fool.
Have you seen this account on X called MythoMaga?
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
It's really good. Let me send you a link. It's a great compilation of like the best photos about MAGA, like super powerful hypnosis.
Mm-mm-mm. Lord, oh Lord, mighty, oh my Lord, oh mighty, mighty, mighty. Lord, 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 Lord. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Lord, Lord, Lord. So
Check it out. It's pretty good. Some of these photos.
I updated like some computers here. I bought like some new hardware, and probably a stupid investment, but I don't know. When you get the latest computer, it's always like, wow. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, in terms of like reading books, so the way I'm set up now is there's too much movement. Like I have to get up and click all these edits. So I'm going to reposition all my desks like a V, and then have all my phones set up so I can quickly hit the clip button on YouTube. And that but see, the whole thing is nobody's watching my videos, and I'm getting contacted all the time by SEO workers. But I'm going to have all of my YouTube accounts queued up on desktop screens. So it'll be crazy because I will be able to keyword and create, let's say, 500 videos in 2 hours, fully keyword optimized. And if I do that enough over a period of days, I will actually start getting to the monetization point where, because I'm spending time on the keywords and a variety of keywords that people are actually
creating a preference cascade in the algorithm.
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to create gravity, but through differentiation and keywords, but with the topical information. And because it's so hypnotic, so what basically all I'm really doing is creating ASMR spam, and that's all that's really happening all the time for everybody. They're just consuming ASMR spam. But because I think my books are smart, I should be able to capture an audience if I spend the time on the keywords. Because right now, John Kitover just is not a highly searched term. But book and books and esoteric and philosophy, all these other terms there's more keyword search volume. So I feel like that is part of my problem on why, after 5 years of spamming YouTube and having 100,000 videos, nothing is monetized. And it's crazy to just keep doing the same thing without differentiation. And part of the feng shui, or the fun of creation, is modifying arrangements. And it literally comes down, because I know you're doing it virtually, I'm doing it here with tripods and cameras. I literally have to change my format or how I'm recording. So it's all in the works. And I'm restating this because I thought about it today. I was like, I have to do this because this is the way. Because last night when I turned all the videos to public, it's a question of time. It takes a long time, but see, to do this. But the thing is, the way that I have it set up with the computers now, I can literally change the title of 50 videos, and I can turn it from private and unlisted to public. So to be able
to be using the YouTube editor software, like YouTube Studio.
It's all in Studio, yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's like one issue that I found using like the phone. YouTube Studio doesn't allow you to actually edit the videos. You have to use a computer. It's pretty
yeah, that's why I say it's like cell phone to desktop. There's a connection and a relationship there. But what I'm saying is I should be able to put out a lot of high quality videos with high quality keywords. And over the course of a couple months, I can use the books here in my house to maybe start making money on YouTube.
Just a question though, you have a whole very high valuable sort of information in those books, but when it comes to the average person, would they even want to hear it? So it's they just want to hear the sort of slop that's been they've been hearing for most of their life. So
yeah, that's okay. I think see, I would hire people to do the slop. Well, myself, I read the exquisite. So if I can get this thing going and make money, I can hire somebody like a hot model off of Craigslist to come to my house and read Dr. Seuss and make money from that. Because, like you said, the slap has value. The garbage collection is, agnostic to what's in the garbage. But there's so much garbage that, you realize it's not just about putting out the top 10%. Like, part of life is the 80-20, 80% of the garbage.
Pareto principle.
The Pareto principle. So, but I would say Clown House is like 99% garbage, because I would rather read a book than teach English to a non-native English speaker. And that's really what's happening here. This app is just ESL.
People on this app. Yeah. It's 95%, 98% of the people on this app, they don't have a mastery of the English language, for sure.
That's it. And so read a book. And so I Googled, 50, you say 15,000 words a day or 1,500 words a day, and you hear 3,000 words a day. So like, if you want to change your life, you have to control that 15-30 rule. You have to control what you say and what you hear. Otherwise, what hope do you have? Because if you're just consuming slop, and chances are you're saying slop. So control what you hear, control what you say. Control what you say, control what you hear. I mean, how could that be? How can, that's because you're overriding what you're hearing by saying.
So, have you heard of this word called cybernetic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like literally like what humans are built to do, cybernetic, like digital operator control systems of sort of like the actions that we take. And then it's sort of like the thermostat, right? It controls whether it's too hot or too cold by feedback loops, cybernetically.
Well, we are just constantly... See, that's why I like the analogy of the trash collector, because I'm just going out and harvesting data, bringing it all into my wasteland. And somebody asked me earlier, like, have any of your recordings resulted in anybody getting hurt? And I was like, well, if somebody went into that wasteland and pulled garbage out of it to bring into another room to hurt somebody, like, that's because they did the work to go into the dump where I gather all the garbage. But that just means they're a garbage picker. So we got bag ladies on this app. And, women in many ways control the app. And in many ways, women, through testimonials, control the narrative. And when I was in college, I created all these business websites, like how to open a car wash business, how to open a pizza business, how to open a liquor store business, how to open a tanning salon business, how to open a hookah business. And people for years and years and years were sending me money to open these small businesses. But do you know what sold the product? It wasn't my label on the CD-ROM. It was the testimonials that I wrote myself, because I realized all communication is hypnosis. And if a fake testimonial on a website said that, by God, they opened a hookah business and made $120,000 their first year, by God, they too, my customer, who sent me $29.99 for my little business plan, could also have that opportunity to make $10,000 a month with a hookah business. It's all symbolic. It's all about planting the seed, the desire, the will to succeed.
Can I read a chapter for your sort of,
garbage collection? I run Waste Management Incorporated. Go ahead. Please proceed.
Okay, so it's called Bronze Age Mindset. Victory to the Gods. Prologue. This is not a book of philosophy.